And we are live. Welcome back, Waffleboard Breakers. How's everybody doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Lots of good games going on tonight. Nothing final yet. Lots of good games. Bolts are down 5-4 late. On the second of the back and back. That's rough. Obviously, you guys watching the Islanders. Matthew Schaefer, the teenager, 2 goals tonight. Having a really good game. Obviously, got a power play goal and a regulation goal, but they're down 3-2 the Canadians. Like a lot of good games. Like I said, obviously the Maple Leafs and the Lightning are both on back-to-backs. They're losing both of them. Panthers up 4-1 on Toronto. Obviously, the Bolts haven't quite completed the comeback. They've tied it a couple times. They were down 3-0 early. But of course, Devils going down again. Yeah, like I said, I mean, obviously they're trying to ride the waves of their Olympic glory, but obviously they're not doing well. The Pens are up 3-1 on them tonight. Obviously, it's like I said, the Devils are about 500 team. They're probably going to be fading. Obviously, we'll see. Penguins, I was worried. Obviously, without Crosby, like I said, I mean, I thought like they're at least the Penguins. Like I was telling somebody there yesterday, CK, I said the Penguins are like 2 points or 3 points out of the third seed, but they also are in danger of completely dropping out of the playoffs if they can't continue their push without Crosby. So it's going to be interesting to see. They have an interesting mix of obviously the veterans like Letang and Malkin, and Jari's been. I mean, who is no? What's it? Well, what's the name in net right now? They brought in from Edmonton, but we're not sure if he's the answer. They have a great goalie down in the minors, but I don't think they're going to call him up. Obviously, they're trying to go with the team they have. Obviously, they made a trade. They picked up the defenseman from Colorado, and like I said, I mean they seem to be kind of tweaking their lineup. And like I said, they're a playoff team right now. Yeah, Shinnikov was a great steal. Like he was a guy unhappy with his role in Columbus. Whatever the reason may be, obviously he's a talented big forward. Just need to be in the right situation. Obviously, he's playing well with the Pens. Like I'm not sure how a dynamic, force he's going to be long term, but obviously with the different coaching around him, he's played really great for Pittsburgh. Like I said, Pittsburgh is one of the teams where they're like, if it works, it works. Because right now they're trying out their younger players. Obviously, their first round draft pick, Kindle, was playing. Obviously, they had Corbin up earlier, and obviously the goalie Marishov has been fantastic down in the AHL. And like I said, they're a team that's like looking to see what works. Maybe the final, the end of the road for the Malkin, Crosby, Letang era. Yes, that's true. Jack Hughes has done all he needs to do for the nation, not necessarily the Devils, but for the nation itself. Obviously, I mean, they're like I said, they're a 500 team. That's probably where they'll be. I think Luke Hughes' brother is still hurt. Dougie Hamilton's played well, but he's probably just trying to set himself up for a trade coming up soon. Because I think as they start to fade, Dougie's got pretty much a no trade list, but he probably would waive if he's decided to send off to the right location. I know he rejected. I believe it in the offseason or early in the season, they talked about San Jose as a possible match. Obviously, he gets paid like $9.5 million for at least this year and next year. I think maybe even going further. So he's somebody most teams can't just drop into the blue line. But he's had a great year. Obviously, with Nemec was struggling early. He's played great now. Number 2 overall pick, Olympian. Been hurt, but like I said, if the Devils want to maximize the return for a guy like Dougie Hamilton, obviously they're not going to get tons of what they want because the salary is absurd. I mean you're either going to eat some dead salary coming back and get picks, whatever. But of course, Dougie's got to approve where he wants to go. Obviously, Carolina, they talked as an option for him to go back to Carolina because I believe that those bridges weren't burned. I think he definitely would be happy to go back to Carolina. I mean, I'm surprised he doesn't want to go out and play with San Jose, especially with them being a potential, playoff team, especially with their young superstars. So I'd be surprised if he doesn't approve a future trade in San Jose. Anaheim, they talk as a possible option. I don't know how much he's interested in heading out to those young West Coast teams. But if he's more amenable to a Carolina return, but obviously, I think they have room under the cap if they want to make that work, depending on what they give up. But Carolina is real tough. Obviously, they're proven. Obviously, you get in Tampa off the back to back, but at home, they were kind of lying in wait for Tampa in there, and they're playing Johansson, so they're playing the backup goal, even though he's no slouch. But they jumped all over him early. Tampa was a little sluggish on defense, and they got up on 3-0 or 2-0 and 3-0, I think, and then Tampa kind of worked their way back into it because they're an amazing team. But Carolina may hold off that one within the last couple of minutes here. The last minute or so. So good games, lots of good games late. So we'll get breaking the one box tonight. Then you get you guys into your late time games. Obviously, we guys still have the Kings and the Oil tonight. The Flames and the Shark. Make sure you watch Celebrini. Anybody watch the Olympics know how good this kid is. I've been telling you from the get-go. I watch as much San Jose games as I can before falling asleep, of course. So let's rip. There we go. Anthony M is trying to get his first hit. Obviously, he's our closer mojo tonight, looking for the newbie magic. And the closer mojo, Anthony M, is trying to get up the schneid, grabbing those last two spots. I appreciate everybody for being involved tonight. 37 boxes. Like I said, just like that, on the weekend, we'll be at 36 and 35. And just like that, we're into the lower 30s for next week. So good luck, everybody, on your bids. I saw some bids already in on the spots. Of course, I'll end whatever hits tonight, and I'll be mailing it out with the stuff that's hit over the last couple of days and the weekend. So good luck to everybody tonight. I cannot wait to see what comes out. I'm excited. Like I said, there's nothing I'm rooting for or against. Every one of these jerseys, I can't wait to show you guys. I've been working hard, grabbing stuff for the next reload. We're not quite there yet, but we're getting there. So, but good luck, everybody. Boxes are all there on the table and the shelves. Let's do it. There we go. What do we got? Both loser, new guy mojo, loser mojo. Like you said, he's got closer mojo and new guy magic. That's what we got. New guy magic as opposed to closer mojo, but he's going for the double jammy with the both of those. So we'll see what happens tonight. Let's get our list up so we can get breaking. And then we got back to the hockey. Even though I believe the bowl game is probably over now. Maybe nobody does for me for sure. I believe they're over, right? Yes, Tampa lost to Carolina, and the Penguins closed out the Devils, I guess, with 50 netters. So let's get going to the box tonight. Birds are chirping. The budgies have not frozen, even though it's actually not as cold as it should be with 2 feet of snow on the ground. But that's just how it is. So I'm supposed to get up to like 50 maybe this weekend, which is crazy with this much snow, which is probably not going to melt anyway. But more snow behind it. We're never done. So here we go. Okay. Boxes are here in order. Like I said, we got a pretty good crowd tonight. Thank you, everybody, for jumping in. A couple people we haven't seen in quite some time. So everybody else is, pretty much our regular crowd here. So good luck, everybody, tonight. Let's see what comes out. Like I said, boxes. 70s are oldest box. That's the one from, I believe, September. And then we got our 2 from November, 3 from early December, 9 from late December, 7 from January, and now the 14 boxes of the 16 are from the last reload. So we've had 2 new boxes, still 14 of the 37, so less than half are new boxes. So good luck, everybody. Let's do it. 5 or more on our dice roll to see what we got. Let me see what we got. 7 times, of course, the most common dice roll is 7. So we will do 7 times the list, whatever box at the top is the one we're going to break. So good luck, everybody. Let's see what we got. 1, 37 boxes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the box we're going to open up tonight is going to be box number, good luck, everybody, 53. 53 it is. 7 times, box 53, 7 times, box 53. Okay. Of course, that's the one with the sticker on it. There it is on the red com. Let me see, 63. Oh, you got 63 in Chicago area? Come on, what up, Thomas? You'll be out there in your shorts and T-shirts. No ice fishing for you right now. Here we go, 53, 53. Okay, good luck. Okay. Nice. Okay. Okie dokies. Box 53. It's ready for the weekends. Okay. Good luck, everybody. Box 53. The dog park. Yeah. I went to the dog park yesterday, and the dog park is still snowed in. Though we have a lot of husky owners in the area, so I'm sure the husky troop has been meeting. They meet at the dog park. I think there's like at least a half a dozen husky owners, and they're probably loving this right now. But yeah, the pathways aren't clear. I saw some footprints, so clearly people are taking their huskies and their large dogs have been using the dog park, but the majority of it's been pretty untracked. So there we go. So box 53 for everybody. Let's see what we got tonight. Let me see. Okay. Box 53, everybody. Let's do it. So the spots are live on eBay. So get over there, get your bids in. We're going to be doing 1 in 36 and 1 in 35 on Sunday. So enjoy what you got the rest of the next couple of days, and then we'll get back here and break some more. So here we go. Box 53. You know what? When the man says hot, Travis Konechny, Philadelphia Flyers, Fanatics. This is the alternate version, too. Travis Konechny, Fanatics, COA. Man, I'm telling you, you guys, sometimes you have to get out of the freight train. Is a rolling Travis Konechny. There it is. Philadelphia Flyers, Fanatics, Konechny, the white. Alternate Fanatics jersey, the white. I don't see the white very often. There we go. The Fanatics, TK11, Philadelphia Flyers, star. Travis Konechny. That is real nice. Very nice jersey. Like I said, I see the white ones. I had to grab that because you don't see them very often. Obviously, you have to use a nice color paint pen, so a nice silver paint pen on the Konechny. Congratulations, Travis Konechny. Tonight goes to Big Al. Big Al with the Fanatics Reverse Retro 2.0 Fanatics version. Obviously, they used it on their regular Adidas jerseys as well. But there you go. Travis Konechny, number 11, Philadelphia Flyers. See the orange and black with the white jerseys. You don't see them very often. So I was happy to grab that when I came across it. So congratulations to Big Al on the Fanatics Breakaway. There we go. Special edition of the white jersey. So there we go. Congratulations. Sorry for everybody did not hit. Your odds are now 1 in 36 and 1 in 35 on Sunday. So get your bids in early, often, and late. Whatever your game plan is for Sunday. So Travis Konechny, I will end that on eBay. So it's not available. I don't know if it's got any bids yet on it. Didn't check, but that will go away. The other 36 are available. Of course, I will see you guys all back here on Sunday. But congratulations again. Like I said, Big Al is our leader in the clubhouse, adding to his totals, grabbing to Konechny. Like I said, it's not like he's covering the board. You know, he only had 2 spots tonight. Big Al, we know his other horse show behind him. So congratulations to Big Al again. Travis Konechny coming his way. I'll pack up everything else, drop it in the mail probably tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon is probably the best time for me to get to the post office. So even with the weather, I mean, stuff is still to be delivered. I got jerseys today. I got jerseys yesterday. So that shouldn't be any issues with getting to you guys by middle of next week at the latest. So thank you, everybody, for continued love and support. I will see you back here on Sunday. Get your bids in. I don't want to miss anybody on Sunday. I'll post, of course, any unsolds after the auctions end. So good luck. I will see you guys on Sunday. Waffleboard Breaks is out of here. Take care. Enjoy the late games.